Hello, I'm Nimal Jayamanne. Good day to you. You remember I came up with a video of why speak English a couple of weeks ago, and I promised you that I will come back with English proper. So today we are going to talk about the word classes in English. You may have heard of parts of speech. Parts of speech and word classes are similar, are the same. So in word classes, every word in the English language falls into a particular class. For example, nouns, verbs, and so on. So these classes have two categories. Number one, an open class, and number two, a closed class. First of all, let us see what these classes are. Now, grammarians have come up with various types of classes, but to sum it up, I will give you a certain amount of classes that would make it easier for you to remember. Those classes are nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs, determiners, pronouns, prepositions, conjunctions, operator verbs, interjections, and enumerators. Now, enumerators, some people just avoid them, but just keep them for easy reference. Now, you may ask me, what are the differences in these classes? Okay, I will give you. Now, we'll do a comparison. Open classes, number one, has thousands of words. In the English language, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of words. For example, open classes are nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs. Those are the four open classes. So now these have thousands of words. There are enormous amount of nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs in the English language. But closed classes, no class exceeds 50 words. No class exceeds 50 words. For example, if I give you something like prepositions. There are various kinds of prepositions of time, place, movement, and so on and so forth. But those are very limited. They can't multiply by themselves, right? Number two, open classes. In open classes, new words can be coined. For example, if you take something like surf, before technology was developed, surfing was just surfing on a board, on water. But today, we surf the internet. Another example I would give you is the mouse. Those is a mouse was a four-legged creature who would run around inside houses and outside. But today, a mouse is a gadget when we use the computer. Right? So there are lots of words, lots of new words coming in. For give you another example, what is the past participle of get? Got. In British English, it's got, but in American English, they say gotten. Right. So now, if you look at the Oxford Dictionary, they say gotten is American English, past participle of get. So there are new words coming in, and we got to accept. We cannot. It's a live language. English is a live language, so it keeps giving new words, and in all those categories, open categories, but closed categories, only a fixed set of words and no additions have been made for centuries. They are grammatical words and no additions have been made for centuries. Right? So that is number 2. Number 3, in open classes there are no restrictions for using more than one member of the same class. Example, a tall fat man. You don't use that word fat anymore, but I'm just using it for example. There are 2 adjectives. So in a phrase you can use more than one, or you can use any amount of open class words of open classes. But in closed classes they're mutually exclusive. For example, to select one preposition is to exclude all other prepositions in that particular phrase. Right. So if you understood that, we will be able to move forward during the next lesson. We will talk about nouns in the next lesson and take one by one from there onwards. So I hope you got something out of me today, and see you next time with a new grammatical lesson. Have a nice day. Goodbye.